Today, let's have a look at one of the most popular rulers of Kushana dynasty, Kanishka I. He was the ruler of 2nd century Common Era who is famous for his military, political and spiritual achievements. Earlier scholars believed that Kanishka ascended the throne in 78 Common Era, marking the beginning of Shaka era. But now it is estimated that Kanishka came to the throne in 127 Common Era and ruled for almost 23 years, from 127 CE to 150 CE. Kanishka was a descendant of Kujula Cadphises, who was the founder of the Kushana dynasty. The genealogy of the Kushana kings has been traced from the Rabatak inscription. Kanishka claimed a divine authority and adopted titles like King of Kings, Great King, Son of Heaven, and Emperor. Kanishka came to rule an empire in Bactria, which was extended to Pataliputra in modern-day Bihar. The main capital of his empire was Purushpur in Gandhar, with another major capital at Kapisa. Kanishka's empire was certainly vast, as you can see in this map. Once he assumed the power, Kanishka instituted a system of co-rule, that is, sharing his authority with a man named Vashishka, who was probably his son or brother. To maintain the huge empire, Kanishka instituted a number of local governments, headed by provincial governors, district officers, and military governors. They all were appointed by Kanishka himself. Other than administration, Kanishka also built a sturdy economy. Kushana holdings in Central Asia gave them control of a number of major trade routes and ports, and traders were charged significant fees to transport goods through these routes. The kingdom's economy thrived on the money brought in by foreign trade, creating a prosperous urban society filled with merchants and guilds. The large issues of gold coins reflect how Kushanas became affluent through trade, particularly through trade with Rome. The Silk Route was an advantage when it came to trade and commerce with luxury goods such as ivory, gold, spices, silk, and other items, which were exchanged between the East and the West. The Kushanas were also enriched by the new ideas and artistic influences that they gained from their interactions with other cultures, ranging as far as the Roman Empire in the west to China in the east. With a vast empire and interaction, Kanishka demonstrated great religious syncretism and tolerance for different beliefs. It is clearly evident from his coins, which depict Iranian, Hindu, and Greek divinities. Kanishka's major contribution was towards Buddhism. He organized the 4th major Buddhist council in Kashmir, where Buddhist scriptures in Prakrit were translated into Sanskrit. Besides, Kanishka encouraged spread of Mahayana Buddhism, which believed that not just the Lord Buddha, but every being has the right and means to attain salvation and enlightenment. In fact, Purushpur, that is modern-day Peshawar, became the largest center of Buddhist theology, attracting many pilgrims from all over the world. Kanishka is said to have been particularly close to the Buddhist scholar Ashwaghosh, who became his religious advisor in his later years. For all his efforts towards spread of Buddhism, Kanishka is often called Second Ashoka. Finally, coming to art and architecture, Kanishka encouraged both Gandhar school of Greco-Buddhist art and the Mathura school of Hindu art. His greatest contribution to Buddhist architecture was the Kanishka Stupa at Peshawar, which is one of the largest structures of the ancient period. You may check out these beautiful pictures reflecting the art and architecture of Kanishka's time period. Thank you for watching this video. If you want more such academic videos, do not forget to subscribe to Constructing Minds.